Hey Jess. So when deciding who I'm gonna read, I shuffle out the whole deck until I get, you know, a card. One of the major arcana. Literally, it was down to three cards. These three specifically, to choose between you and Megan. And I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me. There's either a lot we gotta talk about, or you just don't know what you want to talk about. I don't know. And then when I picked you, I was like, okay. She's confused. And we talked about it. So this is a full moon reading. I know it's late, but... So you're confused. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of energy shifts. There's a lot of energy going on with you. And I think you're really feeling it hardcore. And the full moon is still pulling on that energy of what do you want to do? And, overall... Oh, okay. Overall... What do you want to do? So let's see. The full moon. Okay. Starts with Four of Wands, so it ends up bringing you some good celebrations, right? Some good things. There's been some good things the last month that have come to fruition. You're feeling better about yourself, which is great. There's a lot of things good with that. But with that comes some not so good stuff. Five of Swords, the Magician in reversed, and Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I just love how these birds will change directions with the way my head goes. It's pretty fun. Anyway, so there's some lies and trickery, specifically around the financial situation. If there's someone that is being tricky in the sense of they're coming between you and the money, and they're telling you that maybe they need money and they really don't, or they're kind of playing mind games with you in terms of money, or they're just trying to interfere with money. The energy here is really, okay, bottom of the deck. Big kind of a mini read, but there's a lot going on here. Not so much a read, there's just a lot being shown. The message here is to leave behind that energy, because we can see here Eight of Swords, the Hangman, and Four of Swords. It's putting you in a very, very stuck position that's requiring you to be needing rest because you're so burnt out. When you're like, I had this idea, I thought I was doing well, and now I'm not. The thing of the matter is, whoever is playing the magician right now is really toying with your head, because they're fueling the lies and the manipulation, and that's what's toying with your finances. If this is you and you're the magician because you're feeling uncomfortable, you don't know where to go, well, hopefully the moon is giving you some direction on that. Because once you get the rest that you need, you start to feel a lot better. You're starting to feel yourself, really feel your zhuzh, shall we? You're feeling good. You're feeling not so dizzy, running in the clouds, confused, and things are looking a little more stable, which is also really good. So we like that. What else is going on here? Queen of Pentacles, also about self-worth and what that's all about. So again, really feeling yourself once you're able to put that whole middle section to the side and just get some rest. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting because I don't know what it means. So we'll look it up really quick. Sorry for me still sounding kind of meh. It's late at night, kind of. I really should be in bed since I have an 8 o'clock conference call, but here we are. My voice is just kind of deep right now because there's a lot of congestion. I sound like shit. So bear with me. Seven of Pentacles. So normally, as we know, Seven of Pentacles upright is planting seeds. So what does it mean in reverse? Especially followed by the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So the seeds you've planted may be scattered now, so you might not be getting them all in one gulp, like you might have wanted to. And it also can mean that the work that you're putting in isn't as significant, like the rewards that you're reaping aren't as significant as you thought they would be. The advantage is to know when to stop investing time where. So kind of like what I'm going through in a sense, like, you know, where am I investing time and all that fun stuff? You know, is it working out? Like, is it worth putting time into people that don't need it? Sorry. I'm just gotta get it out. So things like that. It also could be to relationships, which paired with Queen of Pentacles, that would really make a lot of sense. So, you know, you're over here feeling great. You're putting this effort into these relationships in general, and you might not be getting the, you know, you're putting all this effort and emotion in, but you're not getting it back necessarily. And this is calling you to reevaluate choices, which then is kind of sort of leading to a tower moment. In the sense of like, now you don't know what you want to do. So you're stuck there. Again, the key here is to rest. Like, really rest up this month. Manifest good energy around what you want in terms of relationships, projects, money, you know, that kind of thing. You have the energy and the power with this full moon to really put everything into motion. Now, of course, there's the Jupiter retrograde that's also going to be pushing on you to fix things that need to be fixed, which I believe I did your reading and we talked about that. So, although did I? Now that I'm questioning this, did I do your Jupiter retrograde reading? We're gonna have to check that, because I don't know. And if I didn't, I really apologize. And then we have Pluto retrograde coming in tomorrow in Capricorn. That's the plane of transformation. So we'll talk about that on tomorrow, Wednesday, at the meeting. So that'll be the Manifest Monday, and we'll talk about the retrograde there. And then we'll probably dip a little bit to Saturn retrograde, which happens 5 days after. So a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of energy shifts. And then we have a new moon, I think, the week after next. A lot of energy shifts coming up. So just kind of planning for them. Once the time limit happens, so there's some really quick change, which is good. Really quick change. What do we got coming? Let's see. Okay. Lots of change. The cards are feeling like they're really feeling that tower moment. Wow. The thing is, it's all in reverse. Like, I kid you not. Let me show you this. And I kind of want to keep it, but the whole shebang is in reverse. Like, it's all in reverse. Like, not a single card is upright, except for Two of Pentacles. Like, but everything else is in reverse. It's a lot for me to go through if I actually do all of it in reverse. I don't want to, but I hate to do this. Okay, don't hate me, but I'm gonna throw it back in. Maybe I'm gonna throw Two of Pentacles back in. We'll see what pops back out. Alright, I just feel like it was feeling that tower a little too strong. And I'm sorry I had to throw it in there. I know Libra was in there. Feeling upside down. The Seven of Swords, which is interesting. But okay, we'll take that. Let's see what just popped out. So it looks good. So Looks like that too. Alright. The bottom of the deck is Page of Cups, Death. There's a Seven of Swords again, followed by Ace of Pentacles, the World. Interesting. Okay, a lot of major arcana here. So I'm going to put this in the back. As we move into Taurus season, so things quickly shift, right? We're in Taurus season now. So there's going to be some more opportunities coming to you, which is really good. We like that. Good. Opportunities to fix things, to get clarity, basically whatever you need. Also, in terms of it's saying also don't be stubborn. We don't need that. Alright? And the key here is to make sure that you're trusting your intuition big time. Like the intuition's really coming up strong here. High Priestess in the Moon. So the intuition very, very key. So when these opportunities start coming in, really analyze them and be like, okay, is this something I want to do? Is this something I not want to do? Is it going to propel me forward? Is it going to put me back? Am I going to get back in this, you know, Eight of Swords, Hangman energy? Where am I going to be? Is it going to propel me here, where I need to be? Or is it going to pull me back? Alright. And then Knight of Swords. So moving really quickly in Taurus season, it's, you know, I have a feeling Taurus season isn't going to be what you like it to be, because I feel like you want the change, you want things to come, just like me. You want them like quick, like where are we going? Excuse me. In Taurus, they're slow and calculated. Like, you know, they're very, very logical, and they don't like change. So Uranus being in their sign too is like, change who this, you know. Take it slow. If you get an idea, run with it, but don't be too impulsive. That's another Taurus trait. Sometimes you get a little impulsive. Really analyze those opportunities and trust your intuition, because like I said, sometimes it might be too good to be true, and moving too quickly might bring up things from the past. Alright? We don't need to take a trip down memory lane. Not this month. So, let's draw an outcome card and see what the overall result is. I mean, overall, I would say just really rest up and manifest as much as possible, for sure. Like, that's the main thing. Because if you don't rest up, you're really gonna feel like that time limit is just gonna keep happening. I feel like it's kind of okay. It's kind of already happened. A whole bunch of cards fell out, but they kind of just slid, so I'm not gonna take them. Right. So, yeah. And then, you know, in the midst of Taurus season, you're gonna get those opportunities, but really think it through clearly. And once the new moon hits in Taurus, really think about, or it should be in Taurus anyway. Excuse me. Really consider, what do you want to get out of that full moon energy? Once you got all that figured out, the world can be yours. It's a great time, let me tell you. Alright. We'll look at this more in the extended. We'll go through the major arcana and clarify anything else I feel like needs clarifying, and we'll go from there. Alright. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Can't wait. Bye.